Oh, um, I'm late. Uh, um, yeah, I'm late. Anyway, uh, another day, DragonFable. So I don't know if anyone noticed. I have bought a set of cosmetics because why not? Just gonna go ahead and wait a bit for some people to come over because I literally just got the notification on Discord for my stream to start. So yeah, I wonder if anyone's gonna say speedrun. That would be funny. It'd be a bit embarrassing if nobody did say speedrun. Yeah. Yeah, it would be very embarrassing. Anyway. Anyway. So today we're going to go ahead and do the chicken cow, the bacon origin quest. It's one of the side quests, and I think it takes about 2 hours to complete, something like that. I still haven't completed the second part of the Nitera side quest, but we're going to go ahead and hop onto Bacon Origins. So, I'm sure a lot of people will notice that I have a cosmetic set right now. And because it's a color custom set, yeah, I do believe it looks really nice on my character. It does make the hair purple though. So, yeah. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm going to be eating on stream. Thankfully, I picked up something that is not too noisy to eat. Like, literally, there's no crunch or anything, it's all soft, so it's not going to make a lot of noise. You will sometimes see me open my mouth out of nowhere, though. Anyway, no, that's the equip thing. So, I've equipped the Phalite, which is custom fitted to multiple things. The golden trimmings are fitted to your base color, I think, and the blade is fitted to your element. Yep, that's the thing. Swift Blade Cloak and Hood are both fitted to your base color and your trim color. And apparently Hood is also fitted to your hair, but I see purple for some reason. Oh wait, no, it is the purple of my hair. So far that I thought it was the purple of my trim. Which would have been like a bit of a mistake, but not a massive one anyway. I'm just gonna grab some stuff because I just realized I forgot to do some parts of setup before the actual stream. Like, I did forget like a couple elements of setting up. Which, while it's not nice, well, they do happen. So, Valencia, hit me with the Bacon Origin quest. I'm glad you're here, Nashi. I have a little favor to ask of you. It has to do with a very rare element I've recently heard about. Rare element? Well, you've heard of elements like ice, wind, earth, and all. This element is strange, though. It appears to be bacon. Bacon! Exactly, bacon. Now, In all my wanderings, I've never come across such an element, which is why I am very interested in learning all about it. Bacon is pretty interesting. I really want to know more about the bacon element. Please see what you can find out. So, that is a lot of quests. The search begins. So, Garden Tower. Hello Nashi, how can I help you? I'm looking for any information you have on the element bacon, and it looks like I have a ton of searching to do in all those books. Unless you know something that might help me instead? I know each of those volumes by heart, and there's not a thing in them about element bacon, I'm sorry. From what I can tell, the bacon element is relatively new to this area. I haven't seen any mention of it in the older writings we have. I see. Do you know anything else, possibly? Well, I don't, but I might be able to help you find someone who does. I've heard of someone up on a mountain to the east who might know more. Some hermit, maybe. The traveler I spoke to was a bit dazed and didn't say much more than so bright, so wise, blah, 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 blah. Oh, at that point he started blowing bubbles in his oatmeal. Are you sure he was sane? Because it sounds like he was more crazy than dazed. Do you have any better places to look for information? Now that you mention it, no. Valencia said to start my search here, and it looks like you're sending me on a wild goose chase. After some hermit who may or may not actually exist. Exactly. Good luck. Sky. Did I feed my dragon? Yeah, I did. Do I have a stone weapon available? I do have the Sword of Falcon Ridge, but that's fine. It's not too bad. Also, my blade changed to white, well, gray, which is really fun. Now I need wind on those. I'll go for the cavalry, and oh, wind is like a light purple. Ooh, interesting. Am I going to have to alternate between the two? Nah, I'm too lazy for that. Let me just go for a darkness. Ooh, darkness looks cool. Okay, but I feel like I'm over leveled for this area though. I think I'm way over leveled because everything is like 100 HP and I dealt more than that with pirate. With just the normal attack too. Also, Taxi Vision doing a lot of work as well. 149 goes down to 32. Yeah, a bit more than 100 damage. Unless there's a crit. Yeah, okay, that's going to be fast. The monster slaying is going to be fast. Oh, hey, boss. Nope, not boss. Oh, hello. Well, this isn't at all what you expected. Greetings, mortal. Pardon me, frog in my throat. It's Zooks. No, God. Zooster, which is to say, me. You're a chicken cow. Close. I'm the chicken cow god. What did you expect? I don't know, a hermit or something. Maybe a wise old retired martial artist looking to dispense wisdom with a big stick in the guise of training. He's 2 mountaintops over, sorry. If you make your way down now, you might reach him before sunset. Be prepared to for a lot of wood chopping and water carrying, though. What? No, you know what? Never mind. I just want to know about bacon. Bacon is tasty, if a bit greasy. Does that help? Everyone's a comedian. I prefer to think of it as dispensing with wisdom with humor. Why do you ask about bacon? Do you know anything about the element bacon? Why, yes. Yes, I do, but who are you to be asking about that? I'm, just curious. I did not ask why you were asking about elemental bacon. I asked who you were to be asking. That knowledge is not for just anyone. Oh, well, I'm pretty deserving, honest. I can, fight things and win and help people. Do you need help with anything, maybe? I suppose you could prove your worthiness. Oh, yes, I'm good at proving things. Why, just the other day. Fine, fine, you can start by doing a little chore for me, and if you prove successful at that, we'll see what else you can do. I'll leave the details with your nosy friend by the ostentatious statue in the woods. How do you know about Valencia? Omniscience is handier for more than impressing chicks at parties. Don't gods usually like big golden statues, though? Yes, we do, but this one isn't of me. No, is it? I see your point. Chicken cows are ruled by a rooster god? Yeah, Zooster. Breeze bolts. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it because I can sell it later. Even though because it's a staff, so it doesn't scale on strength, which is currently my main stat. So a chicken cow god, you do come across the strangest people and animals. Anyways, his messenger left this letter for you. If you truly believe yourself worthy to know more about our secrets, then you'll need to start proving yourself. You can start by taking care of a rather annoying individual I find myself too busy to deal with. The vileness of his slander is making my attendants weep. Oh, and I'd advise you to not believe a word of what he says. Rooster. Alright, let's go. I just realized that I'm attacking with darkness and my dragon is attacking with light. That's pretty hilarious, putting this into perspective. Oh no, I got attacked. Attack! I think I can just go ahead and do that. And Nova, I think Nova will kill it. Oh, no crit. Yeah, crit is 1 and 2, I think, with plus 100. What's that? Why is that, why is that plant sparkling? Do you have a weakness? Water. Okay. This time, Taxivision should finish you. He would have even without the crits, I think. Oh, snap. Okay, let's just cannon this guy, because, yeah. At least that's a surefire way to deal, like, about 200 damage or more. I think it's more. 70, and yeah, it's more. It's more. It's about 250. And that's a heal. And that's a cannon. Why was that size thing that way? What? 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 Why am I this size? Like, why the close up out of nowhere? Nice going. I do believe it's going to crit. It's 1 into. Yeah, that was a crit, but that was weaker than I expected. Oh well. Uh, there's a but. Okay, let's keep. Oh, uh, excuse me, but I'm looking for a troublemaker who's been maligning a chicken cow named Zooster. Have you heard any rumors or malicious gossip being spread about chicken cow deities lately? Alright, you have lived too long alone if you would run errands for a creature such as Zooster. Oh, I guess I'm looking for you then, aren't I? He and his flock of foul, bird-brain attendants lounge around accepting tribute, while his lackeys scurry like rodents, trying vainly to hide the evidence of misdeeds and mistakes, be you a mouse or a man. As I check, I was human, so I guess I'll take option B. I am sure you have some sense, as I can see you are forthright and honest. But surely that sense is muddled and confused if you are playing the part of Zooster's foul minion. Well, I really want to know more about Element Bacon, and Zooster's promised to tell me. What's it done to you to be so rude to him? He seems like a good enough sort, though I keep expecting a chorus of trumpets to play when he appears. Ah, Zooster, verily he is a poxed, plucked malcontent. His face is false and must hide what his false heart and mind plot. I'm afraid I didn't quite follow you. You should be wary of what slips past his lips. He has lips? Perhaps my assessments of your possessing sense was overly hasty. Hey, I am full of sense. Sensitive even. Has anyone told you that you're nothing but a big, lying bully? I see why Zeusar is so irritated. My intelligence is not so lacking that I cannot see through the lies hidden in a puffed up coxcomb's honey-tongued prattle. Begone! You infect my eyes with your presence. I'm afraid I can do that. You see, I pledged to prove myself, and prove myself I will. Then you are surely as beef-witted as hedge pig as your poisonous patron. A poor, mindless pirate sneaking home to display the fruits of puny efforts in the hope of a crumb of praise. That's it. When I'm through with you, there won't be enough scraps of hide left to make a cape. So me and Lion. So water and ice are best against you, which I do not have. Okay, what's bad? Energy is not a good idea. Okay, so no energy. Yeah, I think I can just keep that because that weapon does give me some nice stats. That being said, might as well pick up the Ultra Omni-Knight if I'm going to go with stats. I'm gonna go ahead and elementize my dragon to water. And let's go. Select. This is going to be the boss fighting loop. Gonna go ahead and curse treasure. I honestly think cursed treasure is a decent opener after sea legs. Backstab. Let's do summon crackers. I think Cannon is going to finish it right now. Oh, that was close. Okay, let's Finish. There we go. Hmm. I think there is enough to make a cape after all. 11k EXP. That didn't seem so mean, but perhaps Zeus's attendants are really, really sensitive. And spells cape for... Nice. I mean, not nice for the lion, but... I love how that implies that we actually skinned that lion. Purebred protest. Your chicken cow god friend has sent down another request from on high. He is quite a character, isn't he? It seems his sense of musicality is being offended by the interruptions of anthems sung to praise him by his reverential supplicants. He says that he hates to have their choral efforts ruined, and he is requesting that you please deal with the noise, by any means necessary, before he loses his temper and turns them into soup for his attendants. Okay. Oh. So, what's a good element against them? Stone, ice, water. Okay, I can do stone. Wait, no. You know what? I'll stick with light. Because the ultra midnight light is just good. Can just cannon into Nova, I think. Yeah, that works. That works out great. That one is weak to fire, which is which I don't care about because I just overkilled it. Ah, two enemies. It's nice that you can just top up on your mana with those pads. That helps. Nice. Those guys are wait, yeah, weak to light. That's good for me. 204 crit. Oh, that's a good crit. What are you? You're ugly is what you are. That's a nice number in terms of damage. Dang, no one turn. First damage I take in this quest. There's nothing on that side though. Why is there even a area? Okay, let's just spam cannon on everything. I think it's just going to be faster. And I do not regret buying those cosmetics. Screech, bird hater, defiler of fowls. Why are you driving us away from the mount? The better question is why are you all here and so loud? We would never try to time our interflock vocalizing to interfere with the regularly scheduled performances by the Boosters Club and Choir. Admitting that would be like saying we were trying to drive Zooster mad with frustration. We would never intentionally annoy a god who would rather resemble an experiment from a deranged necromancer's workshop. Hmm. I am unable to detect sarcasm, honest, so I will just take your protesting at face value. But the problem remains. You can't go on interrupting the odes sung to glorify Zooster's goodness, benevolence, power, etc., etc., etc. He just won't stand for it. So you're here to take care of the problem? You got it. But we don't want to stop, and there are whole flocks of us and only one of you. True, I'd take quite a while to silence all of you, but my instructions were to take care of the problem by any means necessary. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, you're all birds, yes? Yes, and so you sing, right? Right. And you have a problem with Zuster's ego and his rejection of his birdness. So you object to singing followers inflating that ego more? Pretty much, yeah. Driving him crazy with frustration was just going to be a bonus. Yes, well, have you considered starting a choir of your own? We could start our own choir? Why, that is an excellent idea. I'm sure such musical birds such as you all obviously are would make up a choir to rival, no, to surpass the fame of Zeus's songsters. Of course we would. Pure-blooded birds are far better equipped to make music than a group of overambitious barnyard mutants. And what better way to put him in his place than by showing him just what he's missing by rejecting his bird ancestry? Your logic is flawless. You'd need time to practice before you start performing, organize appearances, determine your preferred forms of flattery. It'll be hard to concentrate on all that with all of those odes and anthems floating down from up on the mount. Good point. A proper concert hall has much better acoustics for practicing than these woods. Oh, definitely. Soon, Zuster will be granting us the respect we're due, rejecting his twisted appearance and using our majestic bird selves as inspiration. Better than a soup. Wait, what? Oh, we actually did something social for once. Nice. Blade of the Boulders. Okay, that's gonna be my stone sword at level 47. Assuming I don't find better by that point. Which is actually very likely because the game is actually very generous in terms of weapons. Because most of that is free. Most of that was free. Unless it's a drop. Drops are free, actually. Okay, let's keep going. It's a wash. Well, this is an interesting turn of events. Just as latest request came for you, and it seems that he doesn't need anything killed. Especially if they're mages. You know, he sure is hard to please. Who knows how many of those requests of his you'll have to do. Imagine what his priests go through serving him. Directions for how to get to their temple are in the letter. So yeah, it's a no combat thing. Oh, hello. Let me eat a bit. So here's the thing: if I forget to eat, my significant other is probably going to be mad. Just kidding. Not literally mad, but they're going to be a bit worried, so to speak. Well, not just so to speak. They're going to be worried. Period. Anyway, let's keep going. Excuse me. Hello. What's that? Oh, you're the parrot Zooster promised would help me. I think so. I'm not sure what exactly that help is supposed to be, though. His letter said I wouldn't need to kill anything. Oh, no, no killing. Our problem is of a somewhat different nature. What do you know about this place? Almost nothing. Your chicken cows, your priests, your mages. That's about it. All true. This is the Plugmufu temple dedicated to the worship of the glory of the god Zooster. Plugmufu. Is that like a martial arts form? Like with a funky chicken stance? No. Ah, okay, sorry. Please continue. We are also a school and a stable, a large group of novice mage priests, Chickows sent to us as a sign of their parents' devotion to the god. Aw, are they little and yellow and fluffy and spotted? So cute. Not wholly, they are loud and rowdy and messy, which is right where you come in. The dormitory where we'll stable the novices is horribly dirty. We're all busy preparing for the Feast of Ruffled Feathers. We don't have time to clean it ourselves, even if it weren't in such a bad shape. You want me to clean? That's my task for Zooster? If you don't think you can do it. No, no, I'm supposed to be a hero after all. I can do it. But if it's as bad as you say, I might have to take drastic measures. Is there a river near here? Not close by. If you need water, you'll need to travel in search of it. Do you have a plan already? I have an idea, but I'll need your help once I return. Of course, the temple and living quarters must all be spotless if Zooster's festival is to be appropriately celebrated. You'll have your assistance when you return. Okay, let's go fetch what? Okay, I I see what it's about. Dang, why am I not level 30? I would have a Surging's sword. Oh shit, that sword shade is yellow with some blue gleam. That's cool. I wonder if I can just finish it with a normal attack. Oh, that's close. I just realized, did I just kill water with water? Huh, huh. Oh, a monsoon elemental. Alright, let's elementize you to thunder. Energy, sure. I am just ready to level up too, so let's quick shot all of them. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, I just realized, fire works against water too in this game. Hold up. Oh, fire looks good too with this. I do not regret my purchase. Also, jeez, that was a lot of damage. Hello, Monsoon Elemental. Prepare to get burnt and shocked. Did I remember to lower the graphics? Yep. Because again, flash. Nah. Damn it. But yeah, fire looks good too with that. Like, damn. Okay, what is it that causes this to be so laggy? Like, what? I just realized I didn't log into Mix It Up, so DJ Hood doesn't work. uh, dang it. Oh, deep puddles don't have elements somehow. I have no idea why the game is laggy like that right now. Hopefully it's gonna fix itself as soon as I get to the next part. Don't hurt me! You are just a little guy, aren't you? I guess you not being made of water, it wouldn't help me too much to collect you like the other monsters I've been fighting, huh? Mm, choices, choices. Why is fighting not highlighted? Let's just fight. Aquiville. You do have a lot of health. And you do deal a good amount of damage as well. Curse does so many things at the same time. Ah, you hit me. Alright, I think Fortran just finishes it. Easily. 360! No scope. So you managed to take out a helpless little Aquiville. Now you can get on with things, Mini. Oh, so it really didn't do anything? Carved into this tree of the world's mole trace, the Dragon Lord was here. Okay. I gathered the water we'll need for the cleaning. I've never heard of soap elementals though. So we'll have to use old-fashioned scrubbing to really get the dirt out. Or you could just blast the building with a burst of magic, seeing as how your lack of elbows would make scrubbing difficult. Magic it is. Stand back. Ah, the smell of victory is sweet. Kind of like clean hay. So it's funny that this quest line actually gives like weapons that are 40, 50. It's like, what? It seems your chicken cow friend isn't completely self-absorbed after all. In fact, he seems downright benevolent in this letter. He says Arya has always been a friend to the chicken cows, so now he wants you to help her for him. He says she needs a hand with a hind, whatever that means. A hand with a hind. Hello, Nashi. Sister has offered my help on his behalf. He's heard you are in a bit of a bind and could use a hand with a hind. Do you know what he means? Oh, this is such a nice chicken cow. Yes, if you're willing to help me, I'd be glad for it. I have an order for an exotic pet, a gilded hind deer. They are very rare, and I just don't have time to spend catching one. An animal, an animal made of gold? Yep, with the money we'll make from this sale, Gramps and I can finally go on that island vacation we've been wanting. Just bring the hind back to me once you found her. Please. Remember, she needs to be alive, so be gentle with her. Okay? I'm just gonna cannon everything that's in the way. Oh hey, gorilla fence. Plural. Big gorilla plant with something else behind it. Wait, no, there wasn't something behind it. Oops. That's gonna refresh my cannons. Just eating at the same time because I can't be bothered to comment when I'm literally just fighting. Found you! Who knew a glittering golden hind could be so easily camouflaged in a mostly green and brown forest? Hey, hiney hind. Here, you pretty shiny thing. It'll be easier if you let me slip a rope around your neck and you aren't going to make this easy for me, are you? Okay, so fire is already a very good element. I mean, let's be real. It's not a big deal. Easy, girl, easy. I just want to take you to visit a friend of mine. No one's going to hurt you. Now, let's see if you'll listen. Stand, girl. Okay. I see you'll need a bit more patience and handling. You like me. You really like me. Now, let's get you back to Aria. Hello, girl. Good hind. She's gorgeous. It's too bad we won't see the look on her buyer's face, but at least he paid in advance. No wonder they're rare. Their shine makes them... Oh, hey! Hey, Nightingale, how do you do? Their shine makes them a target for every predator out there. Predator out there. And now, into the crate with you. One hero with net, and boom! Come to think of it, a net would have been handy today. Hey now, stop your box-brained runs. Don't worry, watch. It's a blah day today. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Nice area. Indeed, little guy. I wouldn't want to mess with area either. Burning blood leather. Okay, outnumbered. Since one of her cows, or their cows, wandered into the swamp and was attacked by a vicious hydra. They've never seen one this large, so you'd better be careful because Luster is sending you to take care of it. The cows have promised to erect a large golden statue in his honor if you can finish off the monster, so he's eager for you to get started. Huh. Oh, hello. What are you? A physiolog. Okay. Guess this guy just gets anchored when he dies. That was bad. Nice. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready or not, here I come. Okay, looks like it's going to be like one of those fights. It's who cursed her. I think I can do good shot. How it goes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That was a beautiful ending to it. One more. Okay. I guess we can just do the same thing over and over again. Ah, so close. So close to being like a no damage. A lucky no damage. Okay, skill legs again. And quick shot should finish most of them. Oh. Okay, this time I'm getting damage. There we go. Sad, but shit happens. Oh, that was the last one. This may have been your most challenging task yet, but I've done it. All 9 heads lie at the bottom of the swamp. Very well done. I admit you are proving yourself to be more useful than I anticipated. Do you mean you're ready to share the secrets of Beck and Element now? Ah, no, no. So far, you've only proven you're useful. That is quite different from having proven you're worthy. How much more useful do I have to be in order to be worthy? How do you like my statue? Grateful cattle have a way with precious metals, it seems. I'll have to remember that. It's marvelous. You didn't answer my question. The magnificence of the statue is outshone only by the brilliance of your reflection, my lord. You ignoring me? You're right, of course. I do look quite fine reflected in gold. But I better appreciate all this effort. No, there's just one problem with your shiny new statue, sister. What are you talking? It's grand, glistening, and gold and huge. No other statue could possibly be so impressive. All very true, except for one little thing. Cicero's is bigger. Okay, what can I get from that? So poison weapons. Okay. Also this. Yeah. I'm gonna go up with visual and say it's not that fun. It's not fine. Okay. Minute torture. The god doesn't really like being challenged much. Have you noticed? There's a beast who is claiming that Zooster is unable to navigate some mazing the creature built. Zooster is more than ready to answer his challenge and disprove his claim, but he'd rather see if you're capable of finishing the task. He says that he's pretty sure you're up to it, but I know you can do it. What's a little labyrinth to a hero like you? A long time. Oh, wait, where do I need to go? Are they moving randomly? Oh, so those are entrances and exits. Okay, that's the fight I'm gonna have to make. How am I dodging this? How was I dodging so far? I am so confused. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Oh, that looks like the exit. Dang it. Shoulder blades, how could you do this to me? Activision, I'll need to speak about you. I'll need to speak to you about your damage output. Come on, big spider. Now she's affected by stun. Now she's not affected by stun. Okay, got it. Oh, hey, Minotaur. Tauros. I take it you're into, like, your equipment looks cool. Sad that it's green, but it looks cool. Okay, yep. Yet another ranty hero determined to prove themselves by picking on an isolated, shackle-laden. I could leave and let you finish your misery wallowing in private if you'd like, and I'm not ranty. You're just overlarge. Oh, sure, insult me now, too. It isn't enough that you felt the need to flaunt your combat skills when it's plain to see I'm out of practice. You looked comfortable enough thrusting that massive chunk of metal in my face while we were fighting. I wouldn't really call you out of practice. Well, you'd pick up some tricks too if you had apprentices breaking into your prison as a rite of passage once every couple months or so. And most of them could barely lift their blades, let alone attack with them. I wouldn't have minded so much, except none of them were strong enough to remove those shackles. Some power in the metal keeps me from leaving. Is that why you challenged Dooster to find someone with the strength to help you? I wouldn't, and wouldn't having to fight you make them, not want to help you? Fight the chicken cow? Oh no, I just have this thing about gods. Can't stand them. The stories my parents used to tell me about them. Grr. Making them mad gives me a bit of amusement in between racing dirt beetles and using discarded bones as building blocks. So why are you stuck down here? Completely unfounded accusations. Just because I look like a monster and attacked a few sheep farmers. Uh-huh. You aren't going to help me with these shackles, are you? Well, it's just I used to have a weapon that worked really well as a can opener, but then I wanted something stronger, so I sold it. Looks like I'm not going to be able to help. Can't quite reach. A little closer. A little help here. Hey, hey, pirate! You remind me of the hero. What hero? The hero with the power. What power? What's he talking about? He's delusional. Claims to be a prince every now and then. I mostly keep him around for the comic relief. It gets boring down here. I am the Goblin King. It must get really boring if you choose that over nice and crazy silence. Arista labyrinthic. This stuff is made from flawless pieces of stalagnatum. Okay, I'm gonna sell it because it's a staff, but okay. No horsing around. I didn't think it'd be this long though. Sometimes I'm surprised just how nice that chicken cow can be. This time, Zuster would like you to help him out one of his friends. The spirit of his friend's wife is being tormented by a trickster in the underworld. Death doesn't want to let her go, and not even repeated pleas have made him change his mind. His friend is distraught, and Zuster hopes he can help. He adds a piece of advice: won't fear him. He certainly knows how to be ominous. Okay, let me just equip. Okay, should I go with the Paladin Blade or the Ultra Omni Knight? Omni Knight. Yeah, that's a definite win. Hmm. Can I just attack him? Nope, just barely. Necro Slime. A slime with bones in its body. Chew it. Oh, crit. Nice. I don't even have a good luck stat. Oh, nice. Boy, I'm glad I don't have to cross these streams. Oh, I didn't realize there was the Necro Slime on the line. Oh well. Egon. Egon. I totally managed to grab the last pair of Grateful and the tickets last night. You mean for the show at the mausoleum? You know it. And the manager, Gozer, even gave me 3 backstage passes. Nibil? And the last thing I remember is this huge half-man, half-bull monster hurling towards me with an axe. Oh, you poor brave soul. And to think you did all that stunt work and they never even said thank you. Hey, I heard that underpaid test guy finally got done in. I hope his end was a noble one, like staring death in the face, maybe, or wrestling one of those 3-headed dogs roaming around. Ah, you look like something one would find left over in a t-shirt. I would appreciate if you would kindly move. Okay, moving closer. Jeez. He groomed me. It's about time you showed up. Has it all ever occurred to you that maybe the reason I've been so busy is because the dead have been rising from the grave? With so many necromancers running around these days, it's almost impossible to keep a set schedule. Which, speaking of, don't you owe me one or two? Oh, no, 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 you must be thinking of some other pirate. Blah, that will be enough out of you. Back to the void you go. Whoa, 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 nice shooting, Death. Can you help me? I want to go home. I miss my husband, but Death will not listen to my pleas. Well, normally I make it a rule to never get involved with undead people. Ah, who am I kidding? I am involved with undead people all the time. Can you help me? I'll see what I can do. So, Dev, what do you say? How about freeing this one little spirit as a favor to me? You won't even miss her. She may not leave, and you aren't exactly in a position to be asking for more favors. Right, I figured your answer was going to be something like that. Okay, Dev. Huh, you're weak to metal specifically. That's interesting. That's a weird attack animation. I think Cannon would have done the trick actually, come to think of it. And yeah. My hero, did my husband request your help? I never thought I'd be free of this place. Did some benevolent god intervene and decide to send you? There is no benevolent god. There is only Zooster. And you must be some demigod, no? More powerful than ordinary mortals? Normally, when someone asks if I'm a god, I'd like to say yes, but to be honest, I'm just a hero trying to do what's right, earn some gold, and convince the contrary chicken cow deity to share what seems to be the best kept secret in lore. You don't act like a hero. Most of them are pretty stiff, but I bet you see a lot of stiff people down here. Death is but a door, time is but a window. You'll be back. Newspaper clipping. Okay. Wait, Valencia has a merge shop. Hold on, let me see. First, uh, Valencia, where's your merge shop? Race rewards. Okay, Sodalite Blade. Huh. Yielding Sodalite Blade. Huh. Solid Sodalite. Okay. Okay, yeah. Well, let's keep going with the quest. Horse Frenzy. Sounds like you've been far too busy to get bored and things aren't about to slow down anytime soon. Luster would like to take care of a boar that went on rampage. The next time you're in town, you might want to stop by Yolga's forge. I hear he's made up a new batch of smoothies. As good as they are, you might want to take care of the boar first. I heard the townspeople hunting for it haven't had any luck. What was that about a smoothie? Greetings, Nashi. Excellent timing. I just finished making a batch of those strawberry smoothies I know you crave. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to stop and have just one mug. I'm supposed to be hunting some rampaging creature or other. A boar. Or bear. Valencia mentioned your smoothies while she was telling me about my task and I got a bit distracted. I know it's got four legs and sharp teeth. I'm sure expecting my hospitality won't slow you down too much. One mug won't take it long to finish. Your logic is difficult to argue, and it wouldn't do to be rude. And when you've helped me so much, pass the jug. Try some. It's my best batch yet. That was very good indeed. Huh? Yolgar? What did you put in this? Oh, this happened me the last time I made smoothies, but those were blueberry pineapples. I didn't think it would happen with a strawberry flavor. Did you need that door? Really? Ugh. You might want to think about switching to baking. I hear cookies don't cause much destruction. Oh, wait, that's my target. Ashi, go. I can handle this. You go help clear out the rest of the town. Mayor Rafe is not going to be pleased. Oh, those are the old visuals of Falcon Ridge. Like, that's in. Yo, they kept the old visuals. That's quite insane. Like, those are the old visuals for the quests, and it's so fun seeing them. Especially against, like, the remade, especially against, like, how detailed the hero is. You usually see them from afar, so it's weird seeing them from this close. But I'm pretty sure they are different visuals than current. At least if I remember correctly. Old ass nails. There you are. Do you play Adventure Quest World still? Even play AQ 3D? Um, I did try going back into AQW at some point, but I don't know. There's just something about AQW that doesn't make me stick for long at a time. For AQ 3D, I did try, but I don't know. I don't think 3D is a good fit for Artix Entertainment games. Who's afraid of the big bad boar? The big bad boar, the big bad boar, not me. Okay, not a big musical fan. Got it. I guess diplomacy using nonsense songs isn't really that effective now that I think about it. Battle it is. Why did I choose to use that immediately? I'm playing pirate. I should be setting up. Oh well, curse. Oh, damn, that deals a lot of. It deals a lot of damage. 131. That's crazy compared to the other stuff I've been up against. Hmm. You were great, Nashi. Last time town was invaded, the mayor said if things ever got so out of control again, he was relocating his office. But the treasury is almost there. Exactly. He says he'll make the townsfolk pay for the moving costs. Claims that if he has to deal with the headaches our mistakes cause, we should have to ease his stress somehow. So, since neither of us wanted to finance the three-story marble floored pirate shanty in Osprey Cove, it's a good thing you took care of that mess. You know, I bet Mayor Rafe would get along really well with Zusa. Okay, don't have a cow. Actually, I have good news and not quite as good news for you. Zuester writes that he is beginning to feel you could be worthy of that secret you were hunting after all. That was the good news. The not quite as good news is that he isn't quite sure yet and it's more convincing. He says he'll tell you all you need to know for his next task when you get to the Mage Priest Dom table. Good luck, pirate. So, Deucer, here I am, back at the Mage Priest Apprentice Dom stable. What did you want to meet me here for? Nashi, good. Archimedes and I have a task for you. I was expecting something like that. I'm happy to help, but what will it be this time? Wrestling a mutant form dog? Fighting a snake woman? Oh, nothing so difficult. We just want you to take care of our apprentices here to visit their relatives, the cattle of Darion. You want me to babysit? All of them? Well, you did say you knew how to be useful. Just be careful, you know what kinds of mischief young apprentices can get into. What, look behind me? Purdue is making faces behind my back. Oh, crud. I did not plan for a game of hide and seek farm edition. Here, chick off, chick off, chick off. Chick off, chick off, chick off. Come out, wherever you are. Oh, beetles appeared. Wait, am I supposed to click them? Yep, okay. supposed to collect them, actually. Okay. Thankfully, the enemies have very low stats, so not that bad. Okay, why the lag? Did this guy only have like 41 HP? What? $54. Hey, 2 more babies to go. Okay. Okay, but how is it so lucrative in terms of XP when they have so little HP? Here you all are. Wait, you aren't all here? They most certainly are not. I saw the other half of the flock, the herd scattered in the direction of the barn. Good to know, thank you. And by the way, I call a group of chicken cows a flood. It just seems to make sense. Why did I misclicked? I wanted to do quick, but oh well, whatever. Aha! Now I found all of you. That's the last time I let Zooster and that sweet-tongued mage priest of his talk me into chick sitting. Do these infants belong to you? Not really. I'm supposed to be taking them to see you. Archimedes didn't send word. He most certainly did not. Oh, I see. Well, surprise! Your distant hybrid rowdy little relatives have come to see you. Seeing us does not include using me as an object of recreation, if you ask me. Honestly, chicken, those those chick cows are kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think they just declared you a hands-on visual aid. But I think it is time to be going now. Those are some lovely long curved horns you are. Come on, chick calves. We'll get a treat on the way home. You bet, Phila. I want ice cream and candy. There aren't any ice cream or candy shops on the way back, so on second thought, souvenirs from the farm's gift shop will have to do. Pitchfork. Travel. Mage priest headgear. Okay, no. And a free staff. Let's go. How much of my inventory is filled right now? I have 3 slots left. Taxi, can you sell stuff for me? So, let's sell this stuff. And this dagger. And this stuff. And this dagger. And this stuff. Okay, you know what? Let's sell it because, I don't know, I'm going to make a use of it at any point. And let's sell that because I'm not planning on doing that much. Queen of the Jungle. Hello, Nashi. It sounds like Booster has another task for you since you handled yourself so well with the Chickow. Like you. He says in his latest letter that one of his favorite attendants has pleased him with her devotion, and he would like to give her a gift in thanks. But he wants it to be a very special present, not just any old cricket. He's heard by a magical belt worn by the King of Jungle Furies, and he has his hybrid little heart set on giving it to her, which is where you come in. You'll need to journey into the jungle to retrieve the belt by any means necessary. Oh, and he says he's heard Queen Lita likes presents, so giving her some gift might help her part with her belt. Good luck! Okay, found tributes. Make sure you bring this bag of gold with you to the Queen of Furies. Uh-huh. You're the Queen of the Furies, but you're human. As a young girl, I grew very angry at being denied the training my older brothers were receiving in arms and combat. I used to watch them and practice in secret. When my parents found out, they were furious and forbid me to continue. In a rage, I ran away into the jungle. I quickly got lost and could not find my way home. This tribe of jungle furies found me. I showed them how to better defend themselves by flinging their feathers at attackers. And so they adopted me and elected me queen. So you're the one who taught them how to do that. Gee, thanks a lot. Why have you come here? We welcome peaceful visitors, but they are so rare. Your Furiness, I am here to beg a favor. Zuster, the proud and lofty lord of the chicken cows, is very interested in acquiring your belt. It is a very nice belt. It was given to me at my coronation. To that end, I come bearing gifts worthy of one so ferocious and powerful as you are widely known to be. Gifts. My sisters do like sparkly things. Your gifts are nice, sort of, but they're just things you picked up in the jungle. I have a whole clearing full of these flowers and crystals right over here. Hardly proper tribute for a queen. So you're not gonna give me the belt? Nope. Pretty please, I even gave you the bag of gold I found. No. But I really need that belt. Here, you can have mine instead. It's a good trade. Not a chance. Okay, I made a generous offer, but I really need that belt. Oh, really? Well, well, that was fun. Okay, that's a cool animation for an attack. ah, mm, banana peel. You know why Zusa really wants that belt, right? What did you say? Shh. You didn't hear it from me, but Zuster wants to be the king of the Furies. We won't stand for that. Shh. I bet he's going to make one of his bird cow attendants queen. Are you willing to stand for that? Look, Yanashi is now just finishing attacking your queen. Get the pirate! It's been too long since I've had a little bit of fun like that. Zorback, you've killed our queen. Oh, she's not dead. She's unconscious. It's happened to me many times. Just lay her by a healing pad and she'll be fine in a few minutes. You'll pay for this? You'll never leave our lands alive, let alone conscious. Which I might be. Get out of the way. Move. Get moving away from me. I need you to move. You did make it out alive. That was a really nice belt she had. You should see about having a similar one made for you before handing this one over to Zooster. Pivot sash. Okay. Triple threat. Zooster didn't give me many details in his latest letter for you. He said he wants to see you on Mount Beefling Plus to explain in person. He certainly has a flair for dramatic, doesn't he? Good luck, Nashi. I can't imagine what he'd be asking of you this time. There you are, Nashi. It is good to see you again. I have to say, you've been doing quite well at all these tasks I've set for you. I am impressed. You really do seem to be proving yourself worthy, but I'm tempted to really test your limits now. I have envied Death, his security. I would be quite appreciative if you could bring me the Triskalos, the beast that guards the gates to the underworld. I'm sure Death will be thrilled to have me back wandering his realm. From slaying deadly creatures to obtaining rare objects, you've managed to succeed at all the tasks so far. This one shouldn't present much more difficulty. So finally capturing Grenade back. That doesn't sound too hard. Shouldn't there be a guardian at the gates? Hi, Shoulder Blades. Help me. By collapsing. Oh hey, a scary doll. No three-headed god monster there. Ah, the point of no return. Hmm. Okay, I'm curious about that. No three-headed god monster there, but that pool looks refreshing. Is it the Styx River? Oh, never mind. So the point of no return is a full return point. Who'd have thought? I knew I'd find its den sooner or later, now to wrestle it into submission. What? Oh, hello, little fellas. You're pretty good, cute, aren't you? I've been all over this realm, searched near rivers hotter than Xan's temper, and in corners cold enough to see snow. Who knew parts of the underworld had frozen over? Next thing you know, pigs will fly, and I still haven't found that monster. Think surrounded by you nosy little. Ooh, how would one of you like to go meet a real life chicken cow? Think of how fun it would be to chase one of those. You over there, I will call you Spots, and you will be mine, and you will be my Spots. I mean, you will be Zuster's fierce god monster once you grow up. Stop. These beasts are not for the likes of you. Death! Shouldn't you be resurrecting hapless heroes and counting the favors they owe you? How did you get past my gate guard? Yeah, well, it wasn't there when I entered. Actually, I didn't see it guarding the gates when I came down here last time either. You might want to think about some obedience training. You know, sit, speak, stay. It seems to be having a problem with that last one. Anyways, look how much Spots here likes me. I think he'll love living up on Mount Beeflimpus with Duster, don't you? I'm sure he wouldn't mind you visiting if you start to miss the little guy. Duster's really quite hospitable when he's in the mood to be. If your chicken cow god wants one of my creatures, he will have to deal with me. Be reasonable, Death. You've got more than enough of these beasts to guard your gates. One little puppy won't make a difference. There's no need to make Zooster come all the way down here, especially not when he's requiring me to bring one back. You shall not pass. I shall. Megadeth. I totally shall pass. Okay, what's that animation? That's cool. Oh, it deals a lot of damage. Okay, can I cannon him? Ah, actually, that's not even close. Yep. If I had a crit, it would have been over. Here you go, one god beast straight from the underworld. But this is not what I asked for, Nashi. You said you wanted a beast like the one Death uses to guard the underworld. I said I wanted Triskelos. That beast is large and ferocious and will intimidate any who would dare trespass on my mount. This little ball of fluff and bones wouldn't frighten a Sneevil. It is of no use to me. You don't want it? But look at it, it's adorable. Yes, which makes it completely unfit for intimidation. I am surprised at you, Nashi. For the first time, you have failed me. Wait, what? But I brought you a god beast from the underworld. I had to battle death. Again. I will have to think on what you can do to restore my faith in you. I'm a kind and generous god, as you know, so you will have a chance to redeem yourself. Take that little beast with you. Come on, Spots, let's go see if Serenity has a couple balls and some kibble. I might as well keep you. It's not like Triskilos can leave the underworld to come and take you back, right? Looks like you're mine. Although I bet you'd make a pretty good guard dog for Cicero's store too. Let's go show you to him. Ah, that's mental. Wait, does it have better stats than the Selenite Cape? It does. Okay, now more money. Oh, evolved chicken cow armor. I can get it for free? I forgot about that. A Titanist task. Nashi, Booster wants to see you right away. He says it's an emergency and if you can help him now, it will more than make up for your last attempt. You should head up to Mount Deep with us as soon as you can. There you are, Nashi. We have a serious problem. We do? Yes, one of my supplicants has brought word that there are chicken cow eggs outside our nurseries. He heard that they were being kept locked away in some walled enclosure guarded by a hideous monster. My attendants are frantic, and the common chicken cows are running around as if their heads were cut off. Okay. Someone is stealing our chicks before they've even hatched. What kind of person would do something like that? If you could find out who is behind this and return our unhatched young, I would not only be I would not be the only one indebted to you. For you to stir anything, this nothing doesn't convince him I'm worthy, nothing more. Chickows are far too adorable to let anything happen to them. I would be happy to help. Alright, well, that's a quest line. I'll be done soon. The fact that I'm playing Parrot has also been helping me a lot. Just because of the burst that I can access with those two skills. Like, it's surprising because Parrot's playstyle is all about tanking and building up bounty. I mean plunder to dish out massive attacks, but sometimes those massive attacks are enough for basic enemies, even without stacking plunder. So that's been really helpful for speedrun, speeding through this. Oh shit, it has 90 in light. Damn. Okay, I guess I'm gonna need to do something else. Okay, let's curse. Oh, wind is like cool. Okay, stun worked. Okay, that works. Road to ruin, road less traveled. Let's go for the road to ruin. I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to finish this quest line. Oh shit. Do not stare directly into the sun or the eyes of oversized snake. Okay. Um, can I fight that? Oh, I totally can. Right now I'm thunder, so that should be fine. Those animations are so long. What the fuck? Oh, a pet. Yeah, let's load all the defaults. There we go. I can't believe this light looks so nice, and also it's kind of cliche, which I love. Okay, 3 more quests. What are you doing back here? I can't wait to hear what you discover inside the garden. See, Cicero? My films are quite normal, actually. Unless I hit them with something. Then they are a pretty awesome shade of pulsing blue-purple. Not green though, sorry. Never seen them that color. Except that for the time when I was enhancing Warwick's spare bathrobe with that dye. But that hardly counts. Cicero? What are you doing here? Waiting for inspiration to strike me? And by inspiration, I mean one of those eggs that there in this tree. No, I mean, what are you doing here in this garden? It's my garden. Why wouldn't I be here? You have a garden? What? I have things. Why wouldn't I have things? Recently, I discovered one of them was a garden. I could have sworn it was an outhouse before, but hey, you work with what you've got. But what is this for? Plants, I think? Or planting plants? It looks like a lot of my nature-based magical experiments would have wound up here. Did you see the schnozberry bush over there? They taste like schnozberries. Whoever heard of a schnozberry? No one, but I had this dream, and after an afternoon in my workshop. Wait, did you say you were waiting for an egg to fall? Yep, look up. This tree seems to be full of them. They look pretty ripe too. Do do eggs get ripe? These are chicken cow eggs growing on this tree. That's what it that's what it looks like to me too. And they're pretty big. I bet one would make 3 omelets. And what a tree! It sprung up last week, shortly after I spilled that sparkly pink stuff on my plate of fried eggs. I think. I tossed my ruined breakfast out the window since, and for some reason, Wallach says the library isn't the right place for storing ruined food. I argued that the ruined food cabinet was already full, but he wouldn't have it. Why would chicken cow eggs grow on a tree? That makes no sense. Sure it does. You just need to look it the right way. Food comes from trees, right? Yes. And chicken cow eggs come from chicken cows, right? I never really wanted to think about that, but I suppose that's logical. So a chicken cow egg is also a chicken cow tree seed. Same thing, or close enough for government work. The tree just needed a little convincing to see things that way. This one is bearing chicken cow fruit. Makes sense to me. But so this tree is a chicken cow? Of course not, it's a tree. Do you need glasses? Yep, as soon as they fall, breakfast is mine. I just need to wait for one to drop. And I've got nothing better to do. And I'm hungry. So they wait. For a few minutes, and a few more minutes. Getting very hungry now. Ow. You think you can just fall on me? We'll see about that. Tianashi, I have to go introduce this egg to my pals. Skillet, fork, and ketchup. Cicero, wait. Fine, no ketchup. Can I at least take these two other eggs back to Zooster? Huh? Sure, go ahead, knock yourself out. Before one of these soon-to-be scrambled eggs does it for you. Oh, one last question. That gigantic snake lady? What was she here for? She guarding. The garden, of course. And you should see what they've got by the back gate. Nashi, I cannot believe you've done it. You should be able to after everything else I've managed to do for you. You are right. You are a pirate of rare skill, and yes, of incredible worth. We owe you a great deal. Oh, well, someone had to think of the children, the chickows. They belong with their parents, not on the tree or as. Never mind. We don't understand how someone managed to take the eggs. Did you determine that? And the identity of the thief? Well, you see, they weren't actually stolen. I'm not sure exactly how they got onto that tree in Caesar's garden, but I'm pretty sure a magic powder, a plate of eggs, and a space-time vortex in the Wallach's kitchen window had something to do with it. It's Cicero. You really don't want to ask too many questions? Hmm, very understandable. But the eggs are back. It's what's important. So please, name your reward, Ashi. You do remember why I've been doing all these tasks for you, don't you? Yes, vaguely. Something about wanting something very important. I have so many supplicants, it's hard to keep track of all those requests. Bacon, I want to know the secret of Element Bacon. I've been helping you for months, and you didn't even know why? I was sure you had a good reason. Mm, so, will you tell me the secret of a bacon element now? Of course. Anyone who has served my people so well is more than deserving enough to know one of our most well kept secrets. I will have to prepare the mage priest, though, as the story is really theirs to tell. A letter will be sent to your acquisitive haired friend by the statue when all is ready. You really, really don't want to know what is guarding the back gate. Heckalis wrap. Okay, that's not it in terms of stats, but okay. The secret. Duster says everything is ready. He and Archimedes will make you at the mage priest temple at midnight. He really does take the phrase mysterious to heart, doesn't he? You've waiting long enough. Go find out his secret. Nashi, after all you've done for us, you've earned the right to hear this tale. We ask that you do not reveal what we'll tell you to anyone except the woman who sent you on this quest for knowledge. Can do. Now, what's the secret? I've waited for months to learn this. Chicken cows are not very used to mixing with other residents of Lore. Cluck cluck moo. Which is why your people have not had much interaction with us. I wonder he didn't. We had been flourishing on lore, though, I can assure you. Life was good, we were successful, and our young cows grew strong. More and more, we were thriving, and our population increased in both health and happiness. But we arrived at a point where we were doing too well. The abundance of food began to be a problem. So we, mage priests, did what any good followers would do. We decided to besiege our god in the hope that he would have a ready solution to our problem. We prepared a prayer spell which would formally request that Zooster provide us with a cheap, easy, and abundant source of nutritious feed. Requests, abundance, food, eh? Oh, chicken cow. The glyphs for this spell were fairly complex, and the ancient tomes had to be consulted in order to recall how the individual glyphs and runes should appear, in order to ensure the success of the spell. At last, all that was ready for the ceremony. We gathered the senior apprentices so that they might witness the event. The seriousness of the ceremony ensured they would behave appropriately. Hehe, check this out. I can't wait to see old Archie Moody's face. Hi, Wingman, that was righteous. So, how did it go? Mm. We surveyed the strange food our god has sent us, but we were quite confused. This was not the corn hay mixture we had been anticipating. One of my most learned priests, Chickow, bravely tasted a bite of the stuff. That bad, eh? He assured me it was most certainly not edible. Oh yes, it might do to feed you humans, but something about it didn't seem right. There was an otherworldly feel to it as he chewed and swallowed. Another priest voiced his concern and asked firstly how such a thing could happen, as our god had never failed us before, and secondly, he wondered what exactly it was that Zeusser had sent us. I returned to the ruins and the glyphs to understand where it could have gone wrong. Our god would not have done this to us purposefully. I felt we must have made an error in our prayer, and I saw that I was correct. Hmm. Okay, that's request. And this is abundant. Good, good. The glyph for food had been altered. It changed to what loosely translates to substance most basic, or, as you would understand it, elemental. Oh, stink. And the rune for chicken cow had been changed beyond all recognition to what you see here. We have never seen a symbol like this. I can only speculate that this garbled rune, a substance never known before, was created. So, whoops. We knew then that we would need to speak to our god directly. Only he could explain what had happened. So what happened then? You can't just cut off your ear. You must understand, Nashi, when my supplicants pray to me, I am not always paying conscious attention. I would never be able to concentrate with the constant requests for my attention and favor. The nature of my existence allows for shortcuts. If my subconscious hears a request that seems acceptable, it grants it. That is what happened here because of the garbled glyphs, and how that happened we still don't know. Our prayer went awry. So this stuff, it's bacon, and it's an element. And it was a mistake? Yes, you can see why we didn't advertise its creation. Yes. Since we couldn't eat it and we had no idea what to do with it, we decided to get rid of it. We knew of a black market run by an elf out in the Sensi. We were sure that no one could trace this stuff back to us. Doom, but he's allergic to bacon. Don't be dramatic. How could one be allergic to something that hadn't even existed? He's a smart half elf. I'm sure he's just concerned for his health. Have you seen how greasy that stuff is? We were quite surprised when weapons made of the bacon started turning up in lore. I discreetly investigated and found that the properties of a battle arena bought the whole mound of it. And Kelia had weapons made from it. You'd need a pretty insane weaponsmith to do that. Indeed. I've never heard of a new element just being created. There is much of lore you do not know, Nashi. I just have one more question before I return to Valencia and tell her all this. Ask. If this is a true element, then is there an elemental orb of bacon? Yes, there is. It is not one of the originals, but it does exist. It comes from a place beyond our understanding, outside our reality. A place that smells like breakfast. Bacon chop. Bacon. What? Bacon storm. Pegasus. Flame bacon lance. Flame bacon lance. I get a bacon element weapon. Oh, that was 10k gold. Fine. Okay, I want to see what the color of element bacon is. Bacon lance goes red. That's the preview image, actually. That's the preview color. Oh well. Final quest. Sure. Why don't you go and visit that cute puppy you brought back from the underworld? Make sure Cicero hasn't turned it into a two-headed fish. Take it for a walk. Whew! I would never have guessed that Zooster and the chicken cows would keep such a secret. I mean, anything bacon related is sure to interest someone, so eventually the truth will be well known, I think. I'm discussing current events with the two-headed dogs. I wonder if Surgeon has time to see me. Don't worry, boys. I'm not mad at you. How about some water? There's a fountain nearby. What's the matter, boys? There's nothing to be scared of. The town's all peaceful today. Let's keep walking. Yeah, what are you doing here? You're confined to the underworld. I want my child. You stole them. One, you're pretty growly, you know that? I'm going to call you Gerberis. It fits much better than your current name. Two, I didn't steal them. They came willingly. Quiet, Pops, Nashi. If you will not return my child to me, I will take them. Spots and spots, I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to go back to that dark cold underworld and stay up here and play? Just as I thought. Play it is. Gerberis, if you take me on, the responsibility for your doom is on your head. Oh well, all three of them. Okay, so Element Bacon. I have access to Element Bacon now, and it's a fucking fry noise. Wait, why did I do that? Guess we gotta do it that way. Greatest Canon doesn't end it. Yep. It looks like you really do care about my pups, Nashi. You may keep them, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. 6 of them. Yeah, the pups, you get to stay with me and Cicero. Just think of what fun tricks we'll teach you. I wonder what you'd bring back if Cicero teaches you fetch. Probably something like a right pink bunny sleeper. With thanks. Hmm. Okay. Well, that was the quest line. Yeah, I'm gonna leave here now. So, that was a fun quest line. A bit long, and it had no music. But that's fine because it's one of the quest lines that hasn't been made yet. Um, Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna be back on DragonFable in like 2 days, and in 2 days we'll be finally continuing the actual Orb Saga. By Orb Saga, I mean we'll be helping Zoom in Nancy. That's gonna be our next step. Anyway, until next time. Until next time, I bid you farewell. Oh wait, no, that was my old outfit. Shit. Until next time, keep braving. Bye bye.